to this gun. It's a hole in my chest to this close. Get cold as December with no clothes. This a V12 edge, I don't go slow. If my feet on the pedal, just hold on. My baby gon' hold out for me. I been praying we turn out okay. Girl, you know I got all eyes on me. 3 for my heavy feet, just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. All my line like we got
Shit, we are back again. I forgot I stripped it. I'm tripping.
I don't think that she want me for me. Oh, I might love y'all. Quiet it down, I ain't lying to y'all. You get prioritized if it's profit involved. Tired of y'all, I ain't flying with y'all.
Later on, we might play
I don't got much left.
Hold on, chat.
I'm by myself.
Later on.
I know what's right, what's wrong. I guess I don't got much else. Let's get a little more. Put the windows down. Run around town.
By the time we probably get off 2K in for
it. Get that from? Wow. Where'd you get this from? Can I get this time?
I might fix coffee in a little bit.
I ain't think I could get this. I don't think I'm gonna risk this one. If your team worth $50. You really miss me, huh? Didn't it feel real for once? 3-some down for my heavy feet. Just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. On my line like we gotta talk. I don't know what I got, but it can't be deep. I don't know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. I don't think that she want me for me. Takes my eye, I lift my head, blinded by the sky. Feel my way in front, following the sound. It moves away so fast, fall down to the ground. I know there's more to come. Jump back to my now I only see ahead of me, chasing down the street.
There's a lot going on with this I'm trying to push. I got this monitor on the left, and I got a bottom monitor. So I got my main game monitor, I got my stream monitor, and then I got my chat and troll monitor. There's a lot going on. Alright, let's go. Shall we do?
Is
6'2". Six foot 6 on.
Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm with easy that hate on a bank account, know that she banking on tips. I came up for nothing, was laying on to sleep in the bed, wasn't paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. So having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10 and you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. They got me started, I'm back on my nigga. She got a I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut her off when she started a bigger one. Cut it off with the scissors they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your.
Here we go. It'll be Memphis off the tip. And here's Memphis' starting group. Santi Aldama out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Bryant outside. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Wells. Inside, here's Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Johnson passes to O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Aldama outside. Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Johnson, and he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. Aldama outside. Lets the 3 fly. O'Neal pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The shot's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's West. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Yep, count it.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Edie. Here's Coward. Fires the three. Wells misses. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the head coach for the Lakers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against John Morant, and Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Los Angeles making a change here.
Number 22. Elgin Wheeler.
Bryant outside. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Coward. No points so far. And here's Morant outside. It's good on the putback.
He's so strong when he goes. To work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Bryant. Give him 8. Oh, got that buck. Get it, no time at all. Bryant's got 11 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
LeBron James.
Here's Morant. Outside Wells.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Three-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. And here's Bryant outside. And it's Coward with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Edie. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Johnson finds James. O'Neal on the wing. Aldama with a double team. O'Neal misses.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Coward. The 3. Rebound, the Lakers. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Baylor, pass to Johnson. And stolen by Morant. Jumps up, and then Morant with the dunk.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Here's James. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. 20 seconds left now in the first quarter. And it's Baylor missing. Grizzlies trail by 10. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jerome finds Morant. Aldama outside. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. They're... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
They've got James, and it's Worthy in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Back to James. Spencer grabs the miss. Grizzlies trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Clark. Soft touch off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Worthy. And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And here are the Grizzlies now. Jerome passes to Jackson. Over James. Jackson can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
It's James on the wing. Takes the 3. Memphis with a rebound. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. The putback. James with the rebound. Here's Baylor, defended by Jackson. And it's Baylor missing. Grizzlies trail by 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one misses. The Lakers lead by 8. Bryant, right side. Pass to Worthy from behind the arc. And it's Coward with a rebound. And here's Memphis. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Prosper misses. Here's James. Okay, knockout.
Man! Brian dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
And so Moran will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 7. Down low. Pass to Bryant. From deep three-point land. West misses. West has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. From deep, Morant. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Los Angeles leading by 4. Bryant, right side. Outside Johnson. Back to Bryant. Fires the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Coward's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Morant. Here's Aldama. That 3's off the mark. Bryant, right side. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Los Angeles shooting their first shot from the free throw line tonight. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in, so hits one and misses one at the line. And here's the fast break. Here's Coward. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him.
No. Dump, bitch ass nigga. All right, we can dump.
Appreciate.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And it's Baylor missing. Grizzlies trail by 3. Ja slithers his way in. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Coward's got 5 now.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Outside Wells. Here's Aldama. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And the Lakers making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
Number 34.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 19-7 run.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second violation.
Lakers on D. Trailing by 2. Here's
Go.
Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Pass to O'Neal. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Grizzlies ball.
This coach is good.
1:05 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Bryant. Good D by Wells. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Aldama. Banked it in off the glass. Aldama's gotten 4 this quarter.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Time called here. The Lakers to talk it over. Aldama's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Here's Johnson, and he gets that one.
He took it right to the rack and hook. There's no one that can stop him.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's O'Neal. Buries it down low. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead. Now Morant. 9 points in the game. Aldama outside. This one for 3. And no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Memphis ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Like 80 layers.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Checking out the group for Tomas Isalo to start the second half. Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Edie. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Coward in at the 2. Here's Bryant inside. He's covered by Wells. Bryant, no good.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Memphis leading.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Wells. Bryant against Morant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Coward. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Bryant. Misses the layup. Memphis leading by 4. And that one's good. Coward's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Morant from deep. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead.
That's my type.
Yo, that ass.
Everything I see is down. Everything I want is mine. I can't give up on the 5. I can't give up on the guys. Pick stones, they survive. Everything I do to vibe. Shout out to my brother 5. Go out with him in the town. I can't give up on the 5. Gotta help him make it out. Bad on the yacht. 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 Bad on the yacht.
Listening to 5-Star Radio. 5 forever, where the music never stops.
Even though you bring the tension down, the music that has really moved you.
It's versatile. Grrr, on there, boy.
New watch just to keep up with the paces. New game plan off the new places.
All right, Club City, it's time to meet and greet your opponents. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches. Number 14, Musa Diabate. Starting at power forward, at 6 foot 6 inches. Number 0, Miles Bridges. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 7, Con Pemberton. At shooting guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 24, Brandon Miller. The other guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 1, LaMelo Ball. The head coach of your opponents, another round of applause for your Charlotte Hornets.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 3. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges, and it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And Okongwu slams it in.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And the Hawks with possession here, following LaMelo Ball's 3, and the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Here's McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's good for 2.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Ball from long range. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Ball against McCollum. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Hits it from 3-point range.
And Johnson just hanging out in the corner, waited patiently there for the dribble.
Here's Ball. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the 1 miss here on their first 5 attempts.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Diabate. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. To the inside. Here's Knipple. And Knipple slams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, you should have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. In the corner, Knipple with it. They're inside. Defended by Alexander Walker.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's McCollum. 11-point game his last outing. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Atlanta. Buddy Hield comes in from McCollum. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Ball. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, making them pay.
2 minutes remaining.
Covered by Okongwu. Ball against Hield, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
We've got 1:48 left in the first. And here is Hield. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And a wide open look for Daniel. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. White drives in, and White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's a look at some of the stats for him. Atlanta making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Reza Shea is coming in for Jalen Johnson. And Vincent subbed in for Dyson Daniels. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Tony Bradley's checked in for Jock Landale. If you put one of these guys on the stripe, boy, you better just chalk up the points. These are the top free throw shooters since the All-Star break. You take a look at Alexander Walker, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic. And, of course, LaMelo Ball, just 2 spots down. Also absolutely fantastic from the free throw line.
Both of these guys have been simply fantastic from the free throw line. That little midseason rest did wonders for their confidence.
And here is Ball, following Jonathan Kuminga's 3. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 17 now.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Kneppel. Guarded by Reza Shea. Here's Diabate. Ball with a wide-open look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to White. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. It's Ball again for 3. Ball's got 23.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
LaMelo Ball's getting it done for Charlotte, and he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Nice show. Open the window.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Cullen is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Kuminga. And then there's Zachary Reza-Shea. And it's Newell in at the 5, roaming the field. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thank you. For joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Miller's checked in for James. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gaze checked in, and the basket is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Reza Shea missing. Charlotte leading by 12. White drives in, and White with the stuff.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Gray without the ball in his hand.
We on that, Jay.
That's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. From the arc, Bridges with the board. And so White will bring it up for the Hornets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Lets it go with the three. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Rizachet. And Daniels subbed in for Kispert. Three-pointer, Daniels. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. White drives in, slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
Atlanta making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And a wide open look for McCollum. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got 5 now.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Bridges, that one's not going to go.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Johnson in the corner. Hawks passing it around. And Okongwu slams it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Alexander Walker. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. He's got 7.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to McNeely. 2 minutes. No good, unable to end this run.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
Atlanta making a switch here. Kispert's checked in.
I got Melo.
There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
In Atlanta again with the bucket.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Kispert wide open, he fires. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
Kispert, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Ball from long range. The shot missing.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
And since arriving in the NBA, sharing the ball is something Johnson has worked at.
Here's Ball. Johnson against Williams. Back to Miller. Trying to get something going. No good that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead, up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Ball against McCollum. Puts it up from 15, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Hawks leading by 3. To the paint. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got 12.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Hornets trail by 7. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible.
And as teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant, there must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in a 3, the small forward. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Up top, Miller launches a 3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Ball against McCollum, and Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
McCollum, the pass to Daniels. McCollum against Ball. Right side, Alexander Walker. Here's Johnson. Oh! I can't believe he just did that!
Now that is incredible. Just wow.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Ball. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Johnson passes to Okongwu.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's McCollum. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Ball outside. Miller outside. 5 on the clock. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, Brandon Miller's got wiry strength. That's an excellent finish.
For 3, McCollum. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Knipple, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Daniels, three-pointer, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
14 foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And Ball with the basket. The assist by Bridges.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable. 2 fouls for him now in the first quarter, and now all of a sudden do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight. And he drops the first.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
And McCollum drops them both. Hornets trail by 5. Here's White. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting for Atlanta, C.J. McCollum.
The first one falls. And McCollum drops them both. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. White for 3. Knocks down the triple. White's got 5 now.
It makes his presence felt from distance, Kobe White.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays. That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's McCollum with the 3. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
That one drops for him.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
Hawks trail by 3. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Charlotte making a change here. James is checked in. Atlanta making some changes. Now here's Landale. Not a lot of room. Here's Rizachet. Oh! A rim-rattling two-handed jam!
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture and answers. Who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing. Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. And the Hornets with possession here, following the score by Atlanta. Landale defending. They swipe it. And here they come. Fires at the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Such raw shooting ability for Risache in his first year.
White for three. It's hauled in by Landale. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Bradley, he's checked in for Atlanta. C.J. McCollum comes in for Vincent. Atlanta shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Risache does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
And McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, it's good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
White for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, the basket has looked big to White tonight. I mean, he's gone off, and they should just keep feeding him.
It'll count. No good on the shot. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for Atlanta. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got McNeely, Kobe White out there with James. Then it's Miles Bridges. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. The 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Risache. Pass to Kuminga for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
For 3, McCollum. The rebound by Bridges.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And James gets it to go. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Knipples checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for James. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
And the three-pointer goes. And the Hornets lead by 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Kuminga for 3. And he's in. In the books. Now 1 for 2.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's White. And that one's long. Hawks trail by 3. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
White for 3. And Charlotte, another 3.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Atlanta making some changes here. Gay's checked in for Rizachet, and Corey Kispert subbed in for Hield. And here's Kispert from the arc. Knipple with a rebound. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
To the wing on the left. For 3, McCollum. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
And check this out. Their shooting percentage was in the low 30s as a team. That right there tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I have memories like that at my age, though. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So both teams making some changes here. Charlotte leading by 8. There's Ball with a 3. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Daniels outside. Three-pointer Kispert. Miller pulls it in. And for Charlotte, they're shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or as freely as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Daniels misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Williams finds Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Knipple. Back to Miller. Right wing. Pass to Knipple. Out to the right wing. There's Ball with a 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Outside. Alexander Walker. Can they get it?
Well, an outstanding defensive player who knows how to alter shots. Nice contest by Grant Williams.
To the left wing. Beyond the arc. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Knipple. Ball's got 16 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Daniels. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the score.
And now let's take a moment. And that'll do it for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3 slot. Inside, here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Drops in the 3. Ball's got 22 points.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Charlotte, another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys?
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Alexander Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. Alexander Walker's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
On target from range.
He got loose from downtown in the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Oh my goodness!
That was nice.
A ridiculous slam!
Look at the lift and the finish. And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Pass to Knipple, back to Ball. The 3 is up. And the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Shot's good by McCollum.
And good response from McCollum. A shot like this just demonstrates leadership.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Daniels, that one's true.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Back to Ball from the arc. And again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. And he gets the bucket.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. And here's Alexander Walker, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels, no good on the triple. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Back to Bridges. Ball outside. From downtown, pure from 3-point range. Ball's got 40 points.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow, Johnson using a great move on the bounce.
A deep 3 from Ball. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Here's Ball. Again, Charlotte.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Daniels. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Out to the wing. Ball outside. Jacks up a three. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask. He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Diabate. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Ball. 4-3. Good! Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Rizachet. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's Charlotte building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
The Hawks shooting 56% today. Kobe White out there with James. Then it's Green. Then it's McNeely. That's the Hornets 5.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
White for three, and that comes off the assist by Green. White's got 19 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Fires away from way outside. McCollum pulls it in. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Rizachet, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job replay, expanding its usage.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long.
Friday. Sunday.
For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
And he sinks the second. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now here's Heel. Here's Kuminga. Got it. Good job in the low post. 7 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
White for three. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's McCollum. Good work defensively by White. The Hornets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And James gets it to go.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
James has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Hield from outside. Sinks it from distance.
The stop and the pop by Buddy Hield.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Outside Kuminga. The 3-ball. That one doesn't drop.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Green, the pass to White. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Oh, 2. Physical points from White. I mean, just willing that one in.
Pass to Rizachet. Oh, a 2-handed power slam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And James gets it to go.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
McCollum's shot is off.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and it somehow comes away empty.
Yeah, the mid-range is a rare area for White, but he seemed confident that he could hit the shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That'll be a second foul of the game. Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the change for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for Gay. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. It's blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Kuminga. Dyson Daniels comes in for Rizachet. And it's Alexander Walker in for Hield. Green against Daniels. Count that bucket. And it's 6 points for Dyson Daniels.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
White for 3. And Charlotte another 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th. And it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Atlanta has possession. And the basket is good.
Yeah, the craftiness of McCollum. Smooth in that mid-range area.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
White for 3. Drills it from deep. White's got 16 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And Charlotte making a change here. Miller's checked in. And the free throw, no good. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, B.A. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
Back to McCollum. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. McCollum's got 21 points in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year. And what a huge performance it was for LaMelo Ball.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Kobe White. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Nikhil.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's DeLong. And miss after miss right now. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
At the line for
free throw good, Daniels. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 34.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
All right, chat.
Understand how it lasts so long. I must have superpowers. Rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move ya. And for the last 300.
Love the whistle. Down a little faster than motherfucker, boy. I'm gonna put some only up chat. This one more fun. You don't have me on the game mode. It's more relaxing, like you do. Motherfucker got rage in it, nigga. Let's just go with the nigga. Don't worry, chat, I'm still here. Chat, I'm really still here. I'm still here, bro. Oh my god, yes! Hey, somebody let me know when it's done. Alright, chat. Come all the way up. 96% complete. Play. Yes. Nigga, let me play the fucking game, man. Let me reset my shit. Bro, what the fuck? Dude, you're not gonna just pause right here. You're gonna get like 5 more minutes and then we're gonna have to switch games. Grown ass man push you like that game. Dude, hurry up and download. You know my chat, why just download this? Watch Flight No Troops. Fuck. I'd rather log in though, even though he right there, but, you know. Got emails cool as a motherfucker. But the bitches look at the goddamn channel. Shit.
Why do I listen to you?
Because I'm always right. Eventually. Who's the real killer?
If anyone can figure it out, she can.
You're getting good at this.
I am. The puzzle lady.
Introducing Sour Patch Kids Chews. Sweet outside, sour inside. The candy that breaks all the rules.
What's the NBA usually sponsored by nowadays? The blue Gatorade? You know that frost Gatorade be hitting. The green Gatorade's cool. You a real one if you be fucking with the purple Gatorade too. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Wonder where they get that bottle at, man, too. Alright. Alright, man. Any other clips? Nah, man. I stopped drinking Powerade. Yo, you know Powerade has so much fucking sugar in it? I used to wonder when I would finish, like, playing or some shit or doing exercise, niggas would get a headache. Bro, that Powerade, I think they just dumped the whole thing of sugar in there. I mean, Gatorade ain't that better either, but I'm gonna be fair. Some Gatorades I'll do good with. I'll get like a Gatorade Zero. Get like the mini bottles of Gatorade Zero so you don't have so much sugar and shit. But yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out what was in that Gatorade bottle, man. Nobody telling me in the chat? All right, Fox says Coach Pop came in the locker room after the game 3 loss. Had some words
that are going into every game thinking, before you get out of here, as Pop, with you being down 2-1, or even before the series, has Pop come in that locker room and say he needs some nastiness out of y'all? Oh, nasty. Yeah, you play.
Carter's FTC. Shout out to Carter. I ain't saying nothing bad. It's just constructive criticism is a fact. You gotta allow the coach to talk to you like that so you get to the next level. He's gonna be looking at that in 2 years from now, and then when he becomes an all-star, he's gonna be thinking, excuse me if I don't know the coach name, because somebody tell me the Spurs coach name. He's gonna be thinking the Spurs coach name. He's gonna be thinking pre-future NBA coach FTC. You know what I'm saying? Go Carter Bryant, man. Mitch Johnson.
We lost game 3, and I think that was Pop's been around like throughout the course of the season, but that was the first time he walked into the locker room and was like, nah, that's BS. That's not how we play basketball. And obviously he has some choice words for it, but that was the first time all season that he came into the locker room right after a game and told us how he felt. And everybody felt that. Mitch was in there.
Why the fuck is this nigga laughing?
Yo, a few of y'all niggas in chat told me to pause the stream because some ads played.
Light was in there.
All you gotta do is subscribe for $5.
That's the first time
or
I've
is
ever
it
seen
6,
that.
7, or 8? I don't remember.
Everybody's in there. We close the doors.
Nigga told me to pause.
We don't let anybody know what's going on in here.
Hey man, some of y'all gotta be comedians, man. Man, I'll get front stage passes to that show, please. Fuck.
I can't play on bro. I paid my
I
damn
only
money
played
for
one
this
30-second ad, man. Relax. Chris Paul's IG story. Scott Fawcett don't know which team favor. He's trying to figure out which team CP3's rooting for. He really posted that shit? Bro, now that CP3's retired, can this nigga come out and just talk about the beef behind? I know we kind of got like a hint of it. I forgot which channel I reacted to like a year or 2 ago about the pre-beef about this shit. But CP3, you retired, bro. Just let it out, man. I'm going to the story right now. No, he actually posted the shit. Yo, he actually posted the shit. Nah, CP3 savage, bro. Nah, CP3 savage. All right, Lou Dort looking at Fox ankle once he comes back. Bro. No copyright, baby. Nah, bro. Hey, why they say that? This is how Lou Dort be looking like, man. Trying to injure another player. Shit, they need to keep an eye on him. Cat's fiance Jordan Woods was pissed when she saw him hug another woman.
Oh shit.
Look got him in tears. It's no audio. Oh. Ooh. UDY! We got another UDY episode in the future. Oh no. Hey man, hey Cat, my boy. Hey, I gotta be fair. My boy. That's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, let's be fair. Like, if we're being on some professional shit in the corporate industry, shit like this happens all the time. So this could probably be his assistant or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is during the Sixers. Why y'all showing me now? Yeah, maybe, you know what I'm saying? This could be like his Gatorade agent. You know, I think he's like sponsored by Gatorade. You know, Kat, I'm trying to figure out how to get you out of this, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, Kat, I can't, bro. Look, check me out. I received your payment, but unfortunately, she might just break up with you tonight, bro. I was trying to be your lawyer for a second. I can't. I don't know what to say about this. But, like, no, all jokes aside, bro. It could be his trainer, you know what I'm saying? His agent and stuff, this, bro. Significant other is not going for any of this. If the roles was reversed, hey, this would be like a 7-hour argument. Probably might be a breakup, but hopefully, man, they get through it. Knowing Cat, man, let's be honest. I'm not even trying to glaze Cat. Cat doesn't come off like a fuck nigga, bro. He doesn't come off like he doesn't even have time to be trying to talk to, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's like his assistant or his agent or somebody working in the squad or some shit. Ride with the 10 gifted. And y'all, this is their 76ers. Oh, and look at the score of this game, by the way. They won by like 70 points. Man, you know she forgot about that shit as soon as they got to the team bus, man. They gonna be all right.
Nah, ain't no getting out of that game. I'm still looking right at each other for like, ain't no getting out.
Cat was like, oh no, this is my assistant. It's just my assistant. Hopefully, man, nothing happen. All right, we got the official All-NBA first team for this NBA season. Cade Cunningham at 1, Luka Magic with the 2, SGA at 3, Jokic at the 4, and then Wet Bananas at the 5. There is a problem with this list right now. Does anybody see it? Does anybody see the problem with this list? Ben Stein with the 5, get the ride, 24 with another gifted. Steph, Chef, look at Wardell Curry, man, is not in the All-NBA team. Why? Oh, you know what? I just remembered the 65-game rule. Because if he did apply for the 65-game rule, I would say Cade Cunningham got to sit in the second or third NBA team. Let's be honest. Curry deserves to be where Cade Cunningham's spot is, but because of this new BS rule in the NBA, they snubbed Curry out of here. Some of y'all are saying Ant-Man. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to that. Maybe Ant-Man or Luka in there. No. LeBron in the All-NBA first team. I think this is LeBron's first time since his rookie year that he did not make the All-NBA first team. Does LeBron should have been in the All-NBA first team this NBA season? Yes or no? Absolutely the fuck not. Brunson should not be in here, bro. Please lay off the meth. Like, expeditiously. Yeah, like, I think definitely, like, Cade should have sat this one out. Curry should have been here. And maybe Luka for, like, Ant-Man. Because if you're going to say, oh, look, Ant was injured some of the season, Luka was injured some of the season as well. So what's the excuse right there? All right, we got LeBron is not an All-NBA for the first time in 21 seasons. Will this be LeBron's last time making an All-NBA team? Or will he make it next NBA season? Crazy stat line. The last time LeBron did not make an All-NBA team, I literally was in fucking elementary school, I think. Or, right? 30 minus 21. What the fuck is that? Let's pull out the calculator. Y'all niggas not smart enough, man. Y'all niggas not studying in school or something, man? What's going on? 9? Yeah, elementary school. I think. Right? That's fucking crazy, man. All right, we got Scotty 561 Barnes. Hey, man, why they out here trying Scotty, man? Here are all the NBA point totals from the 100 voters in the league. Did Scotty get snubbed in the All-NBA? I mean, shit, in the other perfect universe, I wouldn't mind it being like Curry, maybe Ant-Man, SGA, and then Scotty, and then Wet Bananas. That's not a bad choice either. I think the only thing that's holding people back from putting Scotty on the All-NBA first team, Scotty just needs to drop like a 50-point game. And he's going to do that next season. Somewhere around the middle of the season. He's going to drop around a 50 or 60-point game. And then the only power forward talks is going to be Scotty and Jokic. He didn't make the second or the third? What? Nah, that's a...
Bro, please, come on, bro. What the fuck? It's just... Niggas just want to play on their PC, bro. Would you like to install them now? Modify setup. Twist on 64. Okay. Y'all ended here. I'm probably be back if I get this down. Alright, so I'll probably end my stream here. And I'll probably see y'all later. Peace out. I've been struggling with this, ain't gonna lie.